Try to fix my hand in the mirror. Drive me nuts. Welcome to the Cap Guy Show. JT's over here sleeping like he lives in a holler. Wow, we got people in here. Who we got? Terry Hanna. Oh my goodness. Tracy Parks, Cedar Park, Texas. I actually watched one of your videos today. Welcome to the channel. My brother lives in Cedar Park. I'm from Del Valley or Austin area, if you know where Del Valley is. I don't know if you grew up there or not. There's a lot of transplants in Austin. Hook 'em horns. Wisconsin's in the house. Outcountry Sales, Midwest Merchandiser. Lori, Terry Hanna. Wow. And Tracy Parks. Welcome to the channel. What's going on? How's everybody's sales today? That's what I want to know. I had a great day yesterday, but man, today, man, nothing so far. And I don't normally ever get shut out. Of course, the night's not over, but I think a lot of people are afraid of the post office right now. And Lissa, oh, wow, this is early for you, too. I'm at 3,100 hours, so I'm trying to get some hours. And MML's in the house from Tennessee. Lissa from Ohio. Hook 'em horns. You can see it right behind. Oh, over here. Like I said, I grew up in Austin, but I live in, don't tell nobody, Tracy, I live in Oklahoma. Because of my career ending here with UPS. No sales today. Yeah, we had a long line too, but I pre-packaged mine, but I do stand there and get scans. And I did ship FedEx today, and don't tell nobody at UPS that. I'll get my pension check taken away. Yeah, I was, and I'm going to start popping y'all's things up here. Got a little behind. I've been kind of playing with this platform today. Yeah, it's early for me, Lissa, for sure. And definitely early for you, Night Owl. Sheltering in. Well, we're supposed to get 2 to 4 more inches of snow tomorrow, and we had like 4 yesterday, and that's unusual for us. You know, that's crazy, Midwest Merchandiser. I went from 19 sales yesterday to 0. Oh, just got one. Just got one. Look at that. Burnt orange cover, too, there, Tracy. So I am a diehard Longhorn. Like I said, I have a brother that's the training manager for the city of Round Rock that lives in Cedar Park as well. So, and I miss Austin. I miss Austin. Steve sent one FedEx to do. Yeah, that $339 scale and printer that I had, I sent it FedEx. It was $22 cheaper, and it was going to get there quicker than USPS. And with all the problems that I'm having, and not a million, but hey, Angie, welcome to the channel. Nate didn't come in and didn't tell us about the live thing we're going to do. So I said, you know what? I'm at 3,100 hours. I need some hours, but I'm still 500 or 400 and 94 subs from tent cities everywhere. Wow, that's terrible. That's terrible. I don't think they're in Cedar Park, are they, Tracy? Cedar Park's a little bit, you know, when I lived there, Cedar Park wasn't very big. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. And there's Diggett Mart metal detecting. If y'all don't know Diggett Mart, he's in England, northeast of London. And he does metal detecting. Silver Scorpion. Man, Matt Lings, you bring all your friends with you or what? 506 subs. Yeah, I'm 494 away. Who can help me out there? But watch a video too, because they seem to go away. Not as much here, but still, congrats. Thank you. It's been 9 months I've been doing this, trying different things. And of course, with the little puppet over here sleeping, I keep pointing the wrong way over here. But I'm 900 hours away, so we'll see. And Outcountry and I have been chatting. She was looking at my video, I guess, and commenting. But yeah, that was probably one of the best days I've had on eBay. And I've had bigger profit days, I think, but I'll take it. Sales are sales, profit's profit. Somebody said that once, and it wasn't Confucius. I think it was TheCapGuy. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And if you watch my video, I attempted singing at the end too as well. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate it. I hope you and Steve's business is going good. I hope everybody's sales are going good. Like I said, I had a great day yesterday, but I think a lot of people are afraid of what's going on with USPS. And I have several shipments that are sitting somewhere in limbo, and they show tracking. I've got one that was supposed to deliver on the 25th of November to Philadelphia area, and it shows it's in Pennsylvania, but it still hasn't delivered. So the only one I'm really concerned about is a Carhartt ball cap that I sold for $52. And I'm just surprised. I heard someone this morning talking about people beating them up and wanting refunds, and I haven't had, luckily, but one of those. And he's actually waiting on that ball cap I was just speaking about, the Villanova one, not the other. Land Shark Picker, welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I know that, Midwest Merchandiser, and I'm retired from UPS as well. Not the small package division, but the freight division. And I do know that they're telling me they're understaffed and overwhelmed, and obviously then you add in COVID, it just doesn't help the situation. My post office is really good, but a Sherpa, that's a good deal. Anything Carhartt sells. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't. I was going through my analytics today, and used to, on my videos, I'd say 87% of the people that watch my channel are in my age range, 55 to 64. And today I went back and looked at the last 28 days, and it's more in the 35 to 44 range over the last 28 days, and it's almost all male. Whereas lifetime, the 9 months I've been doing this, I've got like 75% women, and now I've got almost 100% males in the last 28 days. What's going on, ladies? You leaving me? Leaving me for somebody else? Man, that's terrible. Yeah. And again, I'm not downing USPS, because I use them 99.9% of the time, and I love USPS. I've had very little issues with them. Obviously, a little bit in March with COVID with media mail, and I just started upgrading everything to first class to avoid it. But now it's just about everything, and it is what it is. You just got to deal with it, and I'm not the only one dealing with it. So, but yeah, I know they're backed up. And like I said, on the one today that I shipped, the $339 sale, it was $22 cheaper to ship at FedEx with a signature required, and so I did extra insurance. So yeah, that's what I did. Well, thank you, Southern Vintage Picker in the Dallas area. And I've lived in Beaumont, Austin. I've lived everywhere. Phoenix. When you work for UPS, you gotta go. You gotta go wherever they tell you. And I was in management for most of that career, so I had to do what they told me. But now I'm retired, and I do eBay full time, 7 days a week. Although today I won't have to worry about shipping anything. Oh, wait a minute. I do now. I got one. And I ship every day, folks. For those of you that don't know me, I ship every day, including Saturdays, and I believe in customer service wholeheartedly. And at UPS, I didn't always get to practice that in sales. And it was a woman's ball cap with bling is what I sold for $11. So at least I got a sale. But you don't always get to control it unless, you're the person that makes that decision, and I didn't get to in sales. So now I control it, and I truly believe in customer service, and I don't just say it. I deal with issues if I have them, and when I don't have them, I ship every day. And if you ship early enough in the morning, I'll ship it the same day. And that's probably why I get so much feedback on my eBay, is because I do ship every day, and I ship fast. And I believe in shipping on Saturday because, like I've said many times, if you ship Saturday, a lot of times your packages will end up in delivery in Pennsylvania or Idaho on Monday, because transit times may differ, but the trucks are still moving. And remember that old saying, without trucks, America stops. And I spent 35 years doing it. Yeah, and that's another good thing. Ship in the morning and then ship later in the day. Although, like somebody said earlier, the post office was packed this morning, but it's nice when you already have them prepackaged. You're getting the discounts, and then you Yeah, to take them to work, they're secure when you take them to work with you, and you work there. That's for sure. But I actually go to the counter where I drop them off, and there's not just a drop off. I have a person there that actually scans them, and so I don't get a receipt, but I do make sure they're scanned to know that I'm protected in case something happens on the priority shipments. And if it's first class, I will, and it's over $100, I pay for insurance out of my pocket as well, unless it's covered in the shipping extras. But I do believe in shipping fast, and I do believe in anything over 100. I'm paying for insurance to protect myself as if it extra. Yeah, it definitely makes it easier. Since he works there. Hey, that package never got scanned. Well, it did because I scanned it because I'm the employee. There you go. There you go. So, how is everybody else? I mean, let me hear for some other people. Are y'all all having a slow day today? Is it a slow day or is it still busy for some of you? Because I typically don't have this slow a day. I've been having about 14 sales a day, and like I said yesterday, I had 19. And man, how much you great? Who I trust to pick up? Okay. Yeah, and I don't live in an area where I got to worry about them not or my packages disappearing. But I just when I take it, it's peace of mind for me. I know that when I go, it's there. 3 sales yesterday or today, Lissa? Oh, you're okay. That must be today. Yeah, it has been slow. I mean, and I can send some offers. I do a lot of offers. I do a lot of sales, 10, 12%, 15%. And then I have 3,500 plus items in my store, though. So it's a lot to keep up with. No cha-chings here. Wow. Well, I hope you get some. I hope you get some. I mean, tomorrow's kind of the deadline. And from what I've been hearing from some of my friends, USPS is saying no guarantees on anything but express from here on. So, um, when you're shipping to Texas or somewhere close by, you probably would still have no problem getting it there. It's just seems like most of my issues are through Memphis and places like that. What's going on with the cat paws there, Man Mountain Link? You got cats crawling on you while you're watching? Those of you who don't know Man Mountain Link, he lives in Tennessee and he's got a bunch of cats. How many you got there, Man Mountain Link? Like 32, 33, something like that? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, what else is going on in everybody's world? Do you have all your Christmas shopping done? I did a bunch on Amazon today. I do a lot of my shopping online, and it's part time. Yeah, and when I worked at UPS, again, I was in the freight division of UPS, and I was in sales. So at lunchtime every day when I was part time, I would, go during my lunch and source. And then when I retired, I thought, what are you going to do now? Let's make a deal and price is right. So nope, that's what you're going to do. You're going to go pick and full time. So now that's what I do, and I do it 7 days a week. Yeah, some priority. I mean, it just depends on where it's going. But it's funny. I've got some things out there that have delivered from Friday and Saturday already to like Idaho and other places, and then I've got some stuff that's been out there for over almost 2 weeks. So, and again, lucky seven cats, seven catos. Southern Vintage Picker. Hey, Southern Vintage Picker, when you're picking them glass pieces, and I watched your video, make sure they're not cracked or repaired. That's all that. Hey, all of us pick things, and you get them home. And I bought one of my favorite stories is I bought two pair of, they weren't Uggs, but they were like winter boots with fur lining for a woman, and they were at Goodwill for $20, brand new. She had just ripped the tag off of them, and I was like, "Why did you do that?" I get them home and I start taking pictures, and I'm like, "Okay, these are nice. They're going to sell big bucks." And I thought, man, something just don't look right here. Somebody had donated, or else they had picked two left feet. I was like, oh my goodness. So what do? I list them anyway, one at a time, in case there's somebody that is, missing a limb and wants a shoe or a boot. So there you go. You gotta, when in doubt, part it out, right? Yeah, they found a bleeding heart sucker. Well, they're in every video, so they're in every video. And out country sales, Giving away some Pokemon cards. Check her out. Throw your what's the date on that? I think was it the 17th or 18th? Jane Doe, Dingo, Shogun. Okay, now we're reading the names of cats. Jane Doe. Okay, Dingo. They must not know the parent or something. Dingo, an Australian cat. Shogun, an Asian cat. Sweetie, Smut. I ain't even going there. That must be like something else. I don't know. It's Tabitha and Robert Paulson. Robert Paulson. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too funny. Uh, yeah. Hey, it happens to all of us. Like I said, with the boots, I was mad, but I found so many good things at Goodwill I've made so much money on. I just, you're going to find those or you buy something and you think you looked it over really good. You get it home and it's got holes in the bottom of the shirt or under the arm or something. And I'm like, oh, why didn't I catch that? But if you keep your cost of goods low, you don't have to worry about it when you find it. And some people want some of this. I sold an MTV shirt one time from the 90s that had holes in it, was bleach stained, and somebody still paid me about $50 for that thing. So you just never know. What's the old saying? One man's junk's another man's treasure, or woman's. Not gonna leave the women out. I don't think many women are gonna wear wholly bleach stained shirts though. 3 in March. 3 Gin Hustle. What's going on, my brother? Up there in PA. Hey, can you straighten out the post office in PA? I got a couple of shipments delayed up there near Philly. I do need to call Will Smith. Born in Philadelphia, born and raised. One of my favorite songs by Will Smith, or any song, is Summertime. Some summertime. But it ain't summertime in Oklahoma right now. Pokemon winter will be Thursday. If anyone wants to enter, you still have time. There you go. Check out Out Country Sales. She's giving away Pokemon cards. I just sold some and I knew nothing about them. I just lotted them up and sold them. It's just a distressed t-shirt. There you go. That's a way to describe it. Distressed. I mean, when people buy jeans with holes in them, I still shake my head. But I don't wear pantalones anymore. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, that's pants. I got you. I'll go talk to them. Yeah, thanks. And tell Will Smith to swing on by too. I'd like to hang out with him. I just got through watching his what was the movie? Gemini Man. I'd never seen it. I watched it the other day. That was a good movie. Will Smith makes some good movies. He really does. Really good movies. Him and Mark Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg. A lot of good movies. You sold a bunch of ratty Harley shirts for craft projects, and as always, if something broke, sell the rest. Yeah, I bought in my video 2 days ago. I sold some pure filters, water filters for your faucet, and I'd bought a whole kind of set of the pitcher and everything because Pure, if you find those at yard sales, those are big bucks, especially the filters, and like $45-50 for 3 of them. But anyway, I had to throw some of it out, but I only paid $5, and I still turned the 3 filters for 20. So went in down, parted out. Kevin Commonwealth Pickers made that a term he does, and he parts out some stuff. I just shake my head, little checkers or Monopoly cards or whatever. And then I saw Tracy was selling on one of her videos. If you're still here, Tracy, was unused gaming pieces, Monopoly gaming pieces. I was like, what? There you go. Listen, you're getting a shout out from Mr. 3 Gen Hustle up there in PA. I guess that's agree. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And thanks again, Angie, for all your help getting to 500. And where's my Roca chocolates? Did they ship today? and them other things we're going to be doing. So, hey, Angie, tell us what those things are called. Those gross things that we're going to do kind of a thing on. Unlisted boat for $325. That's what you got to do, man. You got to sell all the time, whether it's on any platform or in person. That's why I sold that extra shirt last night because I told the guy, hey, I got more. You want some more? I got more. If you want more than one. That's awesome. That's awesome. Angie and 3GN. Single Q-tips. Well, MML, I hope that they're not used Q-tips. That's all I'll say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because you aren't like peas and carrots. Okay, good deal. Fast shipping. Now tell us what the name of those things are that we got to do. Oh, here's what we're doing, folks. Extreme Bean Boozled. And those of you that are aware of these, I guess there are a bunch of different beans, and you eat some, and some are good, and some taste like really bad stuff. But I used to love Fear Factor, so I'm game. What the heck? Q-tips, yeah, exactly. So Tracy, what were those Monopoly pieces that you had that were new? Somebody bought. I saw that in one of your videos. Nice 3-gen hustle. Gently used, like right. Yeah. He probably puts them in his ear and then wipes them off. Profits. There it is. There's Mr. Australian Nate, Drifter Thrifters. I still didn't get to see no carrots in Jeremy's mouth. Starting to upset me there, brother. Sell the cotton separately. Use jock straps for the win. Yeah, I think all of us that have been reselling, and I've been reselling since 04, have had some weird requests. I sell wrestling singlets when I find them, and people want me to do certain things to them, and I'm all about making money, but there's a line I'm drawing on eBay. Use jock straps. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If I do it, she's doing it. Yep. And I have been watching Steve and Steph, by the way, and I've got family members who are like, hey, let's go dumpster diving. Let's go dumpster diving. I'm like, if I'm going dumpster diving, I'm looking for like fill paper and packing paper. That's what I need that I don't want to pay for. But I guess I could look for Ulta makeup, lip plumper, and foundations, and all the other Mary Kay type stuff I sell. You're a little afraid. Hey, just remember Fear Factor, except that there's not $50,000 at the end of the show for us. That was old. Oh, okay. Well, dang, Tracy, it wasn't that long ago. You're not that old either. Not to remember. MML, you're a goof. Yes, he is. Hey, Lucky Lisa, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, please hit the thumbs up and please subscribe and watch at least one of my videos. Trying to get to 1,000, trying to get to 3,100 hours this morning. There's a shout out to Mr. 3Gen. He's a good guy. Really good guy. Got to make dinner. If I don't see you, have a great night. Hey, what's for dinner? I ain't coming to Wisconsin, and I had leftover beef stew that we had yesterday in a crock pot. So there you go. Lately, it's been other things since I live alone. They only sell them once a week here in big bags. Oh, okay. Why only once a week? You can't grow your own carrots out there on your farm? I mean, this guy's got a Frisbee disc golf course, an old saloon, and everything else back there. Oh, well, good luck. Have fun with that new puppy and potty training and the other things that go with it that you're not going to like, but they're always fun in the beginning. Always. Well, there's Miss Alabama with a banjo on her knee. Hello, ready, steady. See how I remember where everybody's from that I know? Tracy shouting out Mr. Nate. Hey, all. Oh, y'all don't say y'all in Australia? When I lived in upstate New York, they used to say use guys. Hey, Drifter Thrifters. There you go. You need a milk crate and a dumpster tool to start diving, Bobby. I watched that Steve and Steph. Steph's wearing gloves, and she's got a grabber, but he's sitting in the car while she's doing all the picking. I'm like, man, what's up with that? Get out there and help her. A Royal Air Force shirt. I know what that is from 96 yesterday. I know what the Royal Air Force is. I was in the Navy, remember? And I partied with Australians. What was that? What's up with that, Lucky Lisa? Nothing grows here that we plant. Oh, okay. Good day, Nate. First time here. Whoops, where was that at? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you do, you have a channel, Lucky Lisa? If you do, I believe in resubbing everybody that subs me and watching their videos, because you just never know. I watch a lot of the same people, but I've been branching out and trying to watch other channels. What did Lisa say? I got a new display bedding from BB and B and a ton of coffee vitamins. Oh, that's from the dumpster diving. Well, then I maybe need a dumpster. If I'm not, I saw them doing some stuff and I was like, okay, they're behind Five Below. I'm not going there. If I'm going behind a store, I'm looking at Office Max, Bed Bath and Beyond, Ulta for the makeup and the lip plumpers. I mean, I've sold some lip plumpers, and those go for big bucks for people that want a little bit of burning on their lips so they can puff their lips up. I always laugh about that. MS Detectorist, welcome to my live. I appreciate it. It's, as always, it's an unscheduled live. Hi, Cap Guy in St. Louis. Oh, congrats. My youngest daughter is due in March, right before my birthday, with my last grandchild, I think. Meet MS. Okay. Well, I'm going to check everybody out. Yeah, she gets right in those dumpsters. But, it's kind of fun to watch. I mean, but they donate everything. But when you've got, I think on one channel, they have 450,000 subscribers, and the other has like 80,000 or something like that, 150. So they're making 50 grand a month probably from YouTube, and they're donating everything they find, which I guess if I'm making 150 grand a month from YouTube, or 50 grand a month, I don't have to. Not just you in here, booby. Don't slam the car doors. There you go. I'll check it out for sure. Only one sale, $3 shirt, 100. Well, that's good for one sale. 3 into 130. That's a good profit. So that's a good one. Yeah, I mean, some more and more people are doing that to keep you out of it, or they paint it or cut it up or whatever. And it's funny because you're giving it a home rather than end up in the landfill. I mean, people don't understand recycling and how to save this planet. They need to recycle, and I do recycle. So, and I don't let my water run either. I do believe this. We got to take care of this planet, or those behind us aren't going to be taken care of. Too small. Steph's like 5'10". Is she 5'10"? I don't know how tall she is. I just know that her man's always in the vehicle. I'm like, what's up with that, man? Get out there and help that woman. Office Max dumpsters. Wow. Well, I guess I've been missing out. The only thing I ever look for is packing fill paper. So it's because I don't want to pay for paper. It's hard or it's expensive enough paying for bubble wrap and stuff. The other day, I bought something from Lonnie on Shed Flips. I reused the box he sent me, and he packed it with a poly bag that had never been used. I reused that too. Go ahead and send all them poly bag fillers you want. I'll reuse them. Listen, you're getting challenged. Northeast of England here. Oh, wow. My DNA heritage is of British and Irish descent, mostly British, like 82%. Somewhere around Manchester and Leicester. One of these days, what would be one of the places I go, the few places in the world I haven't been. Well, there is Carmen Lee. Carms, I heard this thing about something to do with your birthday the other day on one of the channels. What's up with that? Bed Bath & Beyond is my store for everything. Wow. And did you sell it or did you keep it? Too funny. Too funny. Yeah, we heard a story about you drinking there, Carms. Nate may not want me repeating that. And it wasn't on my channel that he said it. So if you get caught. Yeah. I mean, I normally go like to Dollar General and get free boxes and things like that, although I do buy some of the smaller stuff. I guess I do. Well, I'm at the bottom of my board there, buddy. There's Lucky Lissa's YouTube. Thank you, Angie. Wow. Sliced up and you duct tape it. How many ducks did it take to tape that, Lissa? I hope not too many. Your turn. My turn. Hey, welcome. My turn. Oh, Angie's my Jennifer. Love it. Thank you. Oh, here we go, Carms. Oh, yes. I had some whiskey, danced in my birthday suit. Yeah, they were asking questions about it on that channel the other night, but he wasn't going too deep into it there. Wasn't it on your channel, Angie, that he was asking that? I believe it was. That was funny. We were all having fun with that one. I had the same chair. Annie. So again, I'll repeat for the people that came in: are your sales as slow as mine are today? There you go. You're picking up some subs there, Lisa. And okay, yeah. That's the birthday suit. We're trying to be nice here. You're glad you could provide the entertainment. Hey, when some of these chats, we just have to go off whatever comes up, and apparently that was Nate because you were dancing around in your birthday suit. Yeah, I know. Hey, I've got one sale too, and it just happened when I got on the live. So don't feel like the Lone Ranger. So I mean, I think a lot of it is a lot of people are really worried about what's going on with of course they told us a week ago or so that or so ago that it was going to 15th would be the kind of the drop dead for first class. Yeah, I hate those waiting on payments. When I buy something, I pay immediately. I don't know why people do that. But it is what it is. Yes, he does. Oh, heck, in your videos, y'all call each other doll and love all the time. Hey, doll. Hey, love. What do you think about this? And I loved Australia when I was there back in 1982. No guarantees. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can still go to Amazon and get stuff delivered. I've ordered some stuff today that'll be here by the 17th, 18th. And I'm just trying to get all my Christmas shopping done, mainly for my grandkids and my mother, who's moving into a new place. And Darl, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't pronounce it right. Hey, I'm a Texan, not an Australian, mate. Mate, you got to drag it out. But I did love your country. Probably my favorite in the world of all the places in Europe and Asia and Africa and everywhere else I've been. Singapore. There's Miss Journey's in the house. Wow. Yeah. Mate. For those y'all need to practice. Mate. Drag out your mate. My brother sent me a card today, but I'm gonna put this on says Texas Ranger Bobby. Oh, gotta get it right. I'm gonna put it on Mr. JT over here sleeping. He's doing. See, he's got his mouth open. He snores all the dang time. And those of you who hadn't watched my channel, I do use a puppet in the intro of my channel, and sometimes he makes comments while I'm going. So I'm working on it. I played with this site today to learn some things, and I'm trying to get better at editing and filming and all that other good stuff. Yeah, Jeremy's my favorite. Him and Dodge are probably my favorites. Um, just because of what they do. And then Angie gives him a hard time and says, "Yeah, and you're the goober standing out there in the rain filming them." There you go. Congrats on the sale. So, Lucky Lisa, where do you live in the United States? I know where pretty much everybody else lives. Well, everybody's saying hi to Lisa. Lisa, start live. Who would like to detect? Oh, yeah. I would love to find some Roman coins and thimbles and what's that? Seals, bag seals, and things like that that I see Dig at Mart and Tyson Fury pick. Or I shouldn't say pick, dig. Yeah, those can make you, if you get motion sick, be careful with those because he puts the GoPro on Dodger and he throws a frisbee and he's chasing the heck out of it. Oh, you're in England. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm British by blood. One of the few places I have not been. I had a chance to go to Portsmouth when I was in the Navy, but they transferred me to the West Coast right before they left. But I'm going to get there in the next couple of years if we can get past this sea thing and they don't get me. I do love detecting. I mean, I'm not like you guys with the how great you are at it, but I do have four of them. So, Lucky Lisa, do you metal detect? Is that your thing on YouTube? Or are you a reseller? The chat quieted down. I know that, of course, MS Detectorists and Dig at Mart and Digger's Den, Tyson Fury are all metal detectors. I guess is that what Lucky Lisa does? Oh yes, okay, all right, got you. Good. I would probably get really excited if I found like a Roman coin, or I think Tyson told me he found some AD coin one time, 750 AD. And I mean, here you find, if you're lucky, you find a Morgan dollar, or really lucky, you find a gold piece, but they're not like old. And I do collect some coins. Oh my goodness. I hope not. Man, ah, that's the last thing we need. Yeah. Yeah, I drag it behind the John Deere. That's correct. Yep. And I do have a John Deere, but it's a riding mower. I don't live on a farm, MML, although I live on the edge of a city. MML's property, but I'm going to be smart in detecting that house. I don't know. I'd be careful in the shelves in his house. Ain't no telling what you'll find. Oh, man. Wow. I don't want that news at all. Wow. Yeah, Man Mountain Links shelves. Wow. Terry just found a skeet. What's a skeet? Y'all need to educate me on that. What's a skeet? Sometimes I have to pay close attention because the only show that I usually watch from England is Mr. Bean, and he don't talk much. So when y'all start talking with your accents and telly and all that, I'm like, man, I got it. What do they say? What do they say? She's probably at Northampton or somewhere up there. Northampton. I do know a little bit about geography. Take my all right, I'm not even going there, MML. Washington, Newcastle, and Sunderland. One of my favorite movies back in the 60s was To Sir with Love with Lulu and Sidney Poitier. And I'm older, so love that. Of course, they were in East London. And I love Pet Shop Boys, East End Boys, and West End Girls. Now I'm going back to the 80s with that one. I'm going to take some photos while I listen to you chat. So you taking photos of Steve before dinner, Terry? Probably not. Chest of drawers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love that movie too. Of course, I'm a movie fanatic and a music fanatic. I have a library of over 1,500 movies myself, and most of them are older movies, classics, I call them. And then my DVD or CD collection is huge. A little bit of everything, but primarily 95 and back. 50s, 60s, or 40s, I would say. Big band all the way up to bluegrass, R&B, classic R&B, rock, Barry Manilow, everything. Mac'em. Steve is in the basement and I'm upstairs, just boring pictures of eBay stuff. Okay, I just thought you were hanging out taking pictures of Steve. I've been running sockets through a rock tumbler. You know, I have a rock tumbler on eBay MML, and the ball thing that turns is kind of messed up, but the tumbler thing works good. So I'll give it to you real cheap. Oh, an Anglo-Saxon coin. Okay. Wow. There you go. That's during Mr. Wallace's tenure, Anglo-Saxons. Retro Rick. Oh, there you go. You going to look at video games, are you, Nate? I love his room where he films with all the Nintendo and video game stuff, and I don't know anything about that stuff, but I mean not a lot, but I do love anything to do with Mario. YouTuber. Who tried to off themselves 12 hours ago? Oh, well, the one I got at the bins, and it does work. 700 AD. That's awesome. 700 AD. Man, that here in America, we're not going to find anything that old. Maybe an arrowhead, but you can't metal detect an arrowhead. EO. Welcome to the channel. Boy, we got a bunch of British people in here. Love it. Cat from Cat's Corner. I've never even heard of that person. Were they a reseller that did that? That's crazy. How do you get it to upload when you're gone? No. Yeah, that is awful. That was awful. Oh, down in pills. Did they? I'm sure they pulled the video down, didn't they, Nate? I mean, man, you've heard all the jokes. I'm sure you have. Whatever joke he's making, I'm not in on that joke. Oh, she was live. Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, we got to do something about mental health, giving people help in this country. I know that. It causes you to look like Sean Connery. I do kind of look like Sean Connery, don't I? No. I get confused with Channing Tatum. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Roman medieval coins. Those are awesome. Those are awesome. A lot of people don't know that Rome even controlled part of England a long time ago. For a while. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Emily talks about that a lot in her channel. Wow. Wow. Ugh, that's crazy. Uh-oh. eBay notification and I didn't hear it cha-ching, so hope nobody's you need medication, do you? Yeah, but your medication would be something else. Um, it was a YouTube. Oh wow. What why'd they pull the whole thing down for one person on there like that? Oh, so I guess so nobody can see it. I don't know. Lindum Colonium Roman times. Oh, wow. There's some interesting trivia. Somebody is, I sent another late package. Oh, boy. I just got one from if y'all remember, I sold a gremlin the other day, and she is a gremlin gizmo. And she said that, hey, I put batteries in and he doesn't move, or all he does is sing this tune. And I said, well, that's the Magwai song from the movie Gremlins. Apparently, she's never seen the movie. He doesn't move, he just sings the song. So I may be getting a return on that one. Mountain medicine. Mountain medicine would be called, you know what it's called. You live in Georgia. Nope. This lady ain't gonna leave me alone now. Riddlin and Riddle out. Oh, the two instances were related. Okay. Well, I'm not familiar with either one of them, so okay, I think she's fine with it. He doesn't move, he just sings. I received two different messages for late. And now my brother calls me from Cedar Park, Texas. Must just got off at the city of Round Rock. Messages for late packages. I'm going to call the post office. You know, I will mention it to the post office and they can track it, but right now they're so busy, I don't think they have time to do a lot of that stuff. But I've been lucky. Of course, as soon as I say that, I'll get like 5 of them. And of WAP, what is WAP? I don't know what WAP is. Oh, that's that thing you were talking about the other day. Yeah. 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 Granny drinks it out of her jug before she goes and jumps in the cement pond after eating Ellie Mae's donuts or some possum. Yeah. Call. Yeah. You can do that, Angie. Call them for all of us. I've only had one guy bring it up, and it was supposed to deliver on the 25th up near Philly, and it still hasn't delivered, although it has made it to the Philly area. Yeah, I know. But you order something, you would think you know something about the movie, right, Lisa? And it was Gizmo, and when I put the batteries in, he just did the little song, and it's in one of my previous last couple of videos where I showed a little clip from the movie where he was singing his song. And yeah, anyway. Rock steady, steady rocking all. Oh, you said right steady. Never mind. I was going back to my music. Rock steady, good dance song. For those of you who don't know me, I'm old enough that I was in the discos. Matter of fact, when John Travolta carried the pail in Saturday Night Fever down the sidewalk in New York City, I was 18. That was the jam. The Bee Gees. I just got my package. Well, there you go, Angie. Yeah, I know. They do though. They do. They think that what was I saw somebody the other day, they wanted somebody to get in their car and come up northeast part of the United States and get it out of the post office and deliver it. And it was like it wasn't even a $30 package. Just laugh at it. Yeah, he is cute. Talk about me or Gizmo? Oh, I'm cute too. I mean, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Gizmo. Yeah. Y'all never know what I'm going to say. That's why Man Mount Link and Nate like me. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, at least you look. Hey, there's the man, Luis in California. What's up, Luis? What's up? We're talking about post office delays. Are you having those too, Luis? You know, I do have bell bottoms, but they're on my Cracker Jack uniforms there, MML. That's the only bell bottoms I own. And if I did own some, I'd be selling them like vintage Jordache, which is what I wore back in the day. Jordache jeans. That's the only pair of jeans I think I ever paid $50 for in my life, along with Lacoste shirts. I love the alligator on my shirt. Nothing better than a ripped chest and an alligator on it, right? Back then, not now. Not now. Too much fun. People said, oh, I know. That's why I stand at the post office and get them to scan it, so I'm protected. You know, I actually have pictures of me in plaid pants in the 70s, in the back of a 67 Capri. I could probably get that posted for you if you like. I've also got a picture of me crossing the equator in a shellback initiation, which they do in the Navy, in a woman's bathing suit, but I'm not posting that one. It's bad enough that I said something about it. We partied with some British sailors in Naples, Italy, from the HMS Amazon. And when I was in Mombasa, Kenya, with the HMS Sheffield, which was the first ship in the Falklands War to get hit. I hope those guys I partied with are okay and everybody else, but I know they lost some sailors that day. 1982, 83, 82. Yeah, 82. Yeah. Levi 501s and hang 10. I must be older than you. Although I do love 501s. That's my favorite jean nowadays, but I don't wear pants. It was 10 wind chill today, and I'm in shorts because in all them years in trucking and management, oh, okay. All right. Everybody is, I think. I wore them all the time. I had to dress up every day. And so now I just wear t-shirts and shorts, unless it's a funeral. And I'll wear some pants. Wow. I hope everybody that's talking to each other is subscribed to each other as well. Please check everybody out. Callie Reseller Luis has helped me a lot. Angie's helped me a lot. I appreciate it. Nate, MML, Journey, Lissa, all the people, Lori, have been with me since the beginning. I appreciate that as well. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'm trying to shout everybody out. Oh, good. I'm glad your post office is doing good. Can we send our stuff to you and you deliver it? Are there? Hey, Flippin' Mike. Are you not helping her make dinner, or are you just done eating dinner? For those who don't know, Flippin' Mike has a channel Without Country Sales, and that's her husband in Wisconsin. And thanks, Mike, for sending the snow back to me. We're getting 2 to 4 more inches tomorrow after 4 inches this weekend, and we don't normally get this kind of snow. Although back in when I lived in upstate New York, we got a bunch. Oh, Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Yeah, and not just subscribe. Make sure you watch at least one video so the subscription sticks. Otherwise, it doesn't. Yeah, y'all don't subscribe to Angie. She'll send you beans that taste horrible and make you do challenges. I'm kidding. Subscribe to Angie. Subscribe to Flippin' Mike. Miss Journey does not have a channel. Yeah, and I'm not sure on StreamYard how to do a wrench there, Nate, but you'd be more than happy to tell me. I would do it, but there's not little dots on this like there is on YouTube. Oh, there you go. I got my Jennifer in here. That's Angie. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, she'll send beans. Now, from what I understand, Angie, some of these taste good and some are bad. So you're taking a chance when you bite into one that one could be horrible, like vomit or farts or whatever, and then the other one would be a good tasting one. So I'm hoping that I get all the good tasting ones because you're doing this challenge with me. I'm not doing this alone. I mean, if I'm doing Fear Factor, I normally want to get 50,000 out of it at the end when I win, but I'm doing this for free. Hey, Michelle, welcome to the channel. If you hit the thumbs up, everybody, please, and please subscribe to everybody else that's in the room. Oh, eBay addicts. Welcome there, Jeff. Jeff does a live, I think, every day with somebody. I was going to ask everybody, again, that came in late, how have your sales been today? I had 19 sales. If you haven't seen my video today over $700. But today I've got one sale so far. So it's I think we're figuring out that it ain't gonna get there in time. If it's Christmas, it ain't gonna happen. So I think what I'm gonna do is continue to work on the video games, because video games sell regardless of the season. And I've got a pile of them. See if I can scan over here without knocking my Diet Dr. Pepper down. This table over here with all the video games, that's probably 600. And I've got my JFJ Pro, and I've been working on them. And I got all the PS4s, the value, the Xbox One's value, the Wii's of value. And now I'm going to work on all the older stuff. PS2, or original Xbox, 360, all that stuff. And let me get caught up here. Me too, Jeff. And then I quit talking about it, because once I get to 1,000, I'll be like, all right. No, I'll just be 1 or 2 days. I'll be 150,000, right? Then I can quit talking about YouTube and just start, eBay, and just make YouTube videos. There are a few people that do that. I'm kidding. I will never do that. I want to teach. I want to show you what you can make. And some of you know, and some of you are still learning. And anybody I can help, not in Ohio, well, let's send you some. How about that? And Angie and Nate, Drifter Thrifter, I hope you don't mind me saying, but we're going to start a series. We haven't figured out the days of the week yet. And, but we're going to start a series, and we're going to take it from somebody coming off the street saying, I don't know what to pick. I don't know what I'd sell. Well, we're going to start from there, and we're going to show you how to do this. And not that we know everything, because all of us would admit we don't know everything. Nobody does. But we're going to give you what we do know and how to do it. And again, I spent 35 years in transportation. I do know the freight side of it and some of the small package side of it. And everybody has their little expertise. And also we're experts in certain things. Like for me, like I've said many times, sports jerseys and probably ball caps are the things that I know the most. But there are other things I've learned a lot about. Mary Kay, doll clothes. A lot of that stuff sells. And for big money. And those of you that do this, you know. Yeah. Now, we haven't announced it. This is the first time I've announced. That's why I said I hope they don't mind me doing it, because they didn't get a choice. We're trying to put it together when we can get Drifter Thrifters to give us the time of day to figure it out, since he lives in Australia. And then we're going to go into it. Well, thank you. And, we're going to go through screens, and here's what you do, and how to run sales, and all the kind of things that you need to do. And some of you, again, I know you know that. So some of it may not be that interesting, but some of the things that I look for when I'm looking for jerseys, or what kind of jerseys. And I'll give you an example. I know a lot about jerseys, and the ones you really want to be looking for, obviously, are the Champions and the Mitchell and Ness. And then as far as sports, you want to be looking for, hockey seems to sell the best. And I would say after that, then it's NBA and football. And then baseball is the worst selling jersey. But to me, it's one of the nicest jerseys to physically wear for appearance sake. It's a nice looking jersey, especially some of the teams that have them. But hockey has a really good following in resale. So don't pass on hockey jerseys, especially game used jerseys. Even semi-pro like Central Hockey League and those sell for good money. Even the giveaways at games where they give them away to the fans, those sell too. $20 easy for an Oklahoma City Blazers giveaway jersey you find in a thrift store or a yard sale. So those are the kind of tips we're going to be doing. Is here's what you're looking for in ball caps. Here's what you're looking for in jerseys. Here's what you're looking for. But we're going to go through the 101 of how to set up an account, setting up your payments, talk about managed payments. I'm on managed payments. I think Angie is as well. And I do love managed payments. The only thing I don't like, I would say, about managed payments is that they hold your money over anything. If somebody just sends you a tracking, hey, I got a claim, hasn't got delivered yet, and then your money gets put on hold. And then they do deposits daily. For me, that's how I'm set up. But you don't get the big fees at the end of the month either. So Oklahoma City Dodgers. Yep. And I don't pick up the Dodger hats because I see them everywhere, and I've got a bunch of them. But the Dodger jerseys, yeah. And of course, they're the AAA team of the Los Angeles Dodgers, as we all know. And they were the Rangers for a long time here in Oklahoma City, and then for a while, for a year, the Astros, and now they're the Dodgers, AAA team, which in baseball is the highest ranked, next to going to the next step to the big leagues. There you go. Angie, you're going to pass me soon. You're going to pass me soon, which that's fine. We're not in competition. Not in competition with anybody on trying to get subs. I'm just trying to, yeah, I think you'll like it, Midwest Merchandiser. I really do. You don't get deposits on weekends, but you get them every day. And usually Monday or Tuesday, you'll get a pretty good size one each week if you've got some sales. But anytime somebody opens any kind of case, whether it's tracking or return or anything, they will put that amount of money on hold out of your payments until it's resolved. And it'll take just a couple of days, 2 or 3 days for your money to get in your account. But once you get going, it's cycling. So the stuff you sold previous is all cycling right into your bank account. So you really won't even know the difference. I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. It's me. I mean, I'm just telling you, you don't have that huge. I was having an $800 bill at the end of the month, and I don't have that now. Mine's like, I have a premium store that's $50-something a month, plus whatever little fees you have. So it's about $80-something versus $800, but they take out the payments out of the fees out of each sale. And I actually like that a lot. So, I mean, not any system, eBay. I did a survey today on eBay, and I did not do I wasn't very nice. And some of the things that I said, just so y'all know, I did tell them that they need to pay more attention to sellers over buyers, especially new buyers with low feedback, because those are the ones you got to worry about. Spins, revolver, and spits and can. Competition in the house. And yeah, that's correct. That's correct. And if we can help each other at least get to 1,000, I mean, why not? But yeah, I definitely like managed payments. And eBay, again, on the survey, what I did was I went over the fact that I think that they need to do more with communicating with the buyers on their feelings about eBay. And overall, I like eBay. Hi, Flip Heidi, welcome. And yeah, I don't know what that was all about. And I did talk to them about feedback, about returns, things like that they need to do more. Let us do more. At least communicate with us when there's a return and let us give our piece of that before the return comes, because sometimes it's a return that shouldn't be happening based on the fact of whatever information we put in the listing if we did it right. So there's some things I think they need to work on, but on feedback, somebody can just leave whatever they want and it's hard to get it off there. And although I've only had 2 in the last year negative, I still take them personally because I do believe in customer service and I try to provide it the best I can. Well, there you go. Midwest Picker 7 away. Let's get him in there. Let's get him to 100 tonight, please. But some of the things I gave them, and like anything, any company or anything else, there's always room for improvement in our business and their business, everything. But I definitely think that it's a buyer's platform more than a seller's, and we're the ones making them the money. But that's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I'll be honest, Alyssa, I like it. I like it. Well, there you go. Let's help man Matt Link get to 0. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He'll send cats after you, and they probably won't be like house cats. They'll probably be mountain lions. No pun intended, MML. Hey, Jason, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you coming in. Not long started. Have a long way to go. So let's see. It's about 6 o'clock here. It's about midnight in England, isn't it? Midnight, 1 a.m. 6 or 7 hours. I'm happy to be at 75. Well, I started 9 months ago, Miss Southern, And this is how long it's taken me to get where I'm at. 40. Yeah, but you just started your channel, Mike, so you'll get there. Everybody, I almost quit my channel several times, and people kept, come on, stay with it. And I'm trying to be different, obviously, with the puppet and all that good stuff. If you haven't watched my videos, JT's in the house, and he's back here sleeping with his mouth, back here with his mouth open. Yeah, I know. It's patience is not a virtue I always had. I would. I ship every day for Heidi, so I don't pay attention to any of that. I ship every day, including Saturday, because a lot of your packages, if you ship Saturday, they're going to get a long way across the country by Monday because the truck's still moving. So, yeah, Mike, that's actually pretty good for 2.5 weeks. So, yep, there you go. See, I know my Greenwich Mean Time. When I was in the Navy, I was a radioman, and we used Greenwich Mean Time, which is England, Greenwich, England. Only 9 months. Yeah, I don't know about that. Harry Tornado blew up to 75,000 and not much longer than that. I ain't bought no pallets though. But he's a lot better editor and videographer than I am. So even he'll admit he's not the greatest of pickers, but we all have our part in it. Yeah, and again, I do the lives to get to know new people, and I'm also trying to grow my hours because I'm closer on the hours than on the subs. So yeah, JT and me, we have a very warped sense of humor. And did y'all like the little snow bit yesterday that I did with him in the beginning? Because that was his first snowfall. At least with me, it was. I don't know what he did in his previous life. Well, there you go. You just started 8 months ago. Now, I've been eBaying since '04 part time, but I've been doing YouTube for 9 months. And I'm still learning. Well, then I tell you who's two people you need to watch for jewelry. The other day, Gemini Thrifts picked up bags of jewelry for $1.99 a bag. You might want to go watch and see what she found. And then Heidi did a video untangling jersey or jewelry here recently, so check that out. Oh, well, I pack mine. I'm gonna tell you how I do it. Y'all can do it however you want. Um, oh wow, I pull my orders through the day. If something sells and I get 2 or 3 sales, I go pull them, set them in here, and then I get in here in the evening and I pull my orders, and then that way in the morning, whatever I sell while I'm asleep, um, then that's out country, isn't it, Mike? And then yeah, you were untangling jewelry. It wasn't nothing mean about it. I was just saying, but she was talking about jewelry, so I'm talking about it. Hey, Houston reseller, what's going down in Texas? And as you can see, I gotta get the right hand here. Longhorns, man, I can't even get my hand right. Longhorns back there, hook 'em, baby. I'm from Austin. Yeah, out country. Yeah. You got another jar? Yeah, nothing's worth for me than untangling jewelry, especially the chains. I just give up because those are hard to get knots out of. Shoestrings, I just get frustrated and cut them. It's fun to untangle. Well, if you got nothing else to do, I guess it is. I just don't. That's something I don't have time to do. I guess instead of crocheting at night while you're watching TV, you could be untangling jewelry. No videos yet. Need to get myself and house together, do vids. Yeah, plus she likes to sit out on our front porch in the snow and watch lives, right, Lissa? Hard to list jewelry. Well, you need a good backdrop and maybe one of those little suede little like neck things that you can put jewelry on, or you can probably even create one, Heidi, out of a box or something, and put some black like felt or something over it, so you get a good backdrop picture on it, and that's how I would do it. And then put the lights on it. I think that's just off the top of my head. SVP. Stress reliever. Yeah, I bet it is. Especially if it's gold, right, Raymond? Especially if it's gold. Luis and everybody, please subscribe to each other. And please make sure you subscribe to me, but watch at least one video. My last few have been interesting. Nitric. yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't listen to him, Mel. He puts a lot of stuff in liquids and he's testing it and learning by it. So I don't know about listening to you, MML, on that kind of stuff, especially if it's valuable jewelry. Doesn't list anything else besides jewelry. But is a lot of it listed? Is it real nice jewelry or is it costume jewelry? There you go, baby. Hook 'em. Basketball team looks good, don't they? And Tom Herman's getting another year. He better win next year. He will be out. Yeah, don't do that, Heidi. Don't do that. MML, you're gonna get her down the wrong path. Don't do that, Heidi. I'm telling you, if you put that nitric acid, you won't have any more jewelry. MML, you're a troublemaker. I need to put you in timeout, don't I? I need you to do timeout. I can't though. You're just too much fun. Echo Bay Treasures. I follow a bunch of your eBay stores, folks. If you have an eBay store, I follow Lonnie's, John Cincinnati Pickers. I follow Kevin's. I follow all of them. That's how I buy stuff. But also, when I have a good day, I look to see if they had a good day. And again, it's not competition. I'm just seeing the trends if they're there everywhere. And okay, I'll take your word for it, MML. I don't know nothing about that. There's Mr. Tulsa. Kittenville Bricks in the house. Oh, you know what? I had beef stew and cornbread for dinner last night, and that's what I had for dinner tonight. Leftovers. I'm out of salad. I got 2 pieces of cornbread left, but I still got. Here's Heidi. I'm not making fun of you, but you love that finger. You love that finger. Uh-oh, Lissa's on the porch now, y'all. Be careful. If you drive by, it could be a shooting. Lissa will be taking pot shots at you, especially you, MML. Especially you. Kittenville Bricks in the house. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. Trying to build hours and trying to make this thing work. Now, if I could just get subs and make them stick. The best lighting I found is indirect sunlight and have the stuff in a white light box. No lights on it. Well, there you go. You need to be talking to Miss Heidi. Well, if it's dissolved, it's okay. He was there. You don't listen to him, Heidi. If it's dissolved, it's untangled. But yeah, melt it down if nothing else, just to resell it in a bar if it's gold or silver. But I have a hard time melting down a coin. Yeah, I didn't have bologna tonight. Yep, I ran out of it actually. I hadn't been to the store, and I've got a whole bunch of tuna and other things. I need to be eating that, not bologna. One of my favorite meals here by myself is to grill some chicken and put Tex-Joy spice on it, and then heat up some queso and just dip chicken breast pieces in queso. That's a good dinner. And no roughage, even though I like it. But anyway, yeah, like a Morgan dollar or something with that kind of history, I'm not melting that down. I prefer the history of the coin to the melt value. Plus, if the coin's rare, it's worth more anyway. Yeah, I would try the black background of like some felt or something. I'm sure you got some of that around some of your felt dresses from the 70s, don't you, Heidi? Since you're somewhere around my age. I did 41 the other day, but I didn't do any today. And that's probably why my sales are slow. Got to list. Some wise person said that once. I think it was Confucius. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was Heidi. List. Sounds like a Tom Clancy book. You need subs. Well, I wasn't on a sub. I was on a cruiser and a aircraft carrier. But I did go on one once in port. And then I realized I'm glad I didn't go on subs. At least on a surface ship, if you get hit, you're going down. You might have a chance of getting off, but if you're in a sub, you ain't getting off. That baby's under there already. Sorry, you're out. Can you put some of that spice in your store in lots? I mean, you could buy it on Amazon. It's better than buying it from the manufacturer, which is TexJoy or Texas Coffee Company in Beaumont, Texas. Amazon sells it, but if you get the steak seasoning. I would say get it from Amazon, but you're not going to beat the price. Well, I'll be 62 in April there, Heidi. April 2nd. Almost a fool. Don't say nothing, MML. Don't say a word. I already did it myself. But the TexJoy you can use on anything. Green beans. I mean, it's a good salty but a little bit spicy spice. It's great on pork chops, hamburgers, steaks, especially pork chops and chicken and steak. I don't cook one of those without it. But you can also sprinkle it on potato, green beans, everything. It's a really good spice. But get the steak seasoning, TexJoy, and it comes in a big old 32-ounce tub. And it's about $20. It's not that much. Make people think I'm a jewelry hawking, gun toting off the way. I didn't say nothing about wacko. But if they mess with you, Lissa, you got to have them a little worried, right? You got to have them a little worried because otherwise you're easy prey, right? I love you, Lissa. I would never, ever, ever think you're a wacko. And you're not from Waco, Texas. TexJoy. I need to sell TexJoy. You know something else I get a lot of comments on? I bought it's got the earpiece, but it's a mask with the plastic shield. Not the one that comes down in front of you. It's actually fits to your face and it covers your nose and your mouth. And I get asked all the time in stores, where'd you get that? I got it on Amazon, like $13. And the other day I thought maybe I should buy a bunch of them, sell them for like 20, $25 to people out of my trunk when I'm in a store. Hey, I got some in my car. Follow me out to my car. There you go. But my birthday's in April there, Miss Heidi. Glass. Use some foam rubber, some heavy foam rubber. And I'm going to tell you something else that I use, and y'all going to laugh. Those of you don't know me. When I sell the Linux, and if you watch my videos recently, I've been selling. Thank you, Emily. Welcome to the channel. When I sell Linux or any porcelain piece or something that's fragile, I keep these. And I get them from family that have babies, and I keep some in my house too. But anyway, this stuff is some of the best stuff. And if you just tape the crap out of it, I mean, I bubble wrap and wrap the item, obviously, and put it in here. But this is so much more sturdy and protective than a box, and a cardboard box. So take my advice. I know some people make fun of people shipping in pizza boxes and stuff. But when this thing ships, you don't know there were baby wipes in here. You just know it's a tote, a plastic tote. Because I wrap it with eBay tape all over the place and put my label on it, my fragile stickers. But those are sturdy when you're shipping glass and other things that are really fragile. Because like I said, a cardboard box, if it gets crushed, that thing gets damaged. I've shipped Linux, $100 pieces of Linux jewel collection of those. Never had a complaint and never had a damage. So listen to me. If you don't listen to me, anything else I say, listen to that. It is not an adult product, but it is good for adults. Obey. You know what, MML? I'm going to put you in timeout here in a minute. Emily will take offense to what you said. Emily, you really have popped up there on that TikTok. I watched some TikToks today. That one song that you did where you were popping up the words, and I'm trying to remember the song because it's stuck in my head all day. Thank you very much. I was singing it. My grandson was with me, and I was singing that all day long. I was like, it's a hard knock life. And I'm like, okay. Thank you, Emily, for bringing that up. Tony Char Char. Yeah, we called it Tony Sacherays when I lived in Southeast Texas, in Beaumont. Are you making a joke there, Miss Journey? The new UPS, an eBay trading card label that ships for less than $1 and has tracking? Is she making a joke, y'all? Because if MML had said that, I'd have thought it was a joke. Add stickers to make them interesting. And thank you, Emily, for the compliment. Now give me to 1,000, would you please? Because I got 3,100 hours. I'm telling you, use those totes, Heidi. They're sturdy, 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 sturdy. If you don't listen to anything else the Cap Guy tells you, listen to that. Yes, I do, Bobby Watt. Yes, I do, Watt Bobby. I missed that one. All my babies were dirty. Just use the garden hose. Yeah. Hey, back in the old day, we drank out of the water hose too, right, MML? Those of us that are old enough to remember that. Oh, okay. Well, there we go, baby. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm telling you, those are sturdy. I mean, they're sturdier than any box you'll use to ship valuables that you can fit them in there. And if you bubble wrap it and wrap it in paper and all the stuff that I do with Linux anyway, and then stick it in there and add a little more padding and then just tape it to the point where they don't know what it is anyway. But I've never had a problem with damage. Never. And nobody's ever complained about what it was in either. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have to check that out. I mean, I follow, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I ship 300 a month, and I track every one of my shipments almost daily to make sure they deliver. Because I want to know about the issue before they do. Because when I was a sales rep for UPS, I did the same with my customer shipments. I tracked a lot. That's how I got my customers. Was, hey, I'm not just going to sell you the business and haul your freight. I'm going to track it for you, make sure it gets there. So if there's an issue, you're aware of it before your buyer is aware of it. Still drink out of the garden hose? There you go. There you go. Man, I appreciate y'all coming in. I really do. I really do. So again, I'm going to ask all the new people that have come in. Most of you I know. Have your sales been slow today? Because mine are. After 19 yesterday, I've got one so far today that I'm aware of. So I'm just curious. I think a lot of people are up against the UPS deadline or USPS deadline, not UPS. That FedEx one I shipped yesterday, and don't tell UPS I did that. Um, uh, it was going to get there quicker and for $22 cheaper. So that's why I went with that. Yeah, I think a lot of us are having those. Heidi. Oh no, I would never think that, Lissa. I think you're a vampire because you sleep or you stay up late at night, but that's it. 76 minutes. Normally I stay on for like 6 hours. Oh, you have? I was before Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving, and then it seems like just into 14, 15 a day. And then yesterday I had 19, but today, turn it off. So I'm going to start working on vintage stuff, I think. Maybe that's where y'all can increase your sales is don't do the new stuff that people are going to buy for Christmas unless it's going priority or express. And I would work on some of your vintage stuff that people are going to buy or collectibles that people are going to buy anyway. That would be my suggestion if I was given one. And oh, okay. Well, that's good to know, Miss Journey. For somebody that doesn't resell, she keeps up with resellers and the news on reselling. You need to start selling there, Miss Journey. Make some money or extra money. I don't know what you do for a living, but opposed to saying nuts, I guess. Yeah, that's MML talking, not me. I'll whop you. see, Lisa, I didn't say it. You did. You gonna whop her with a wrench. Promises, promises. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't bring up spanking or something, Lisa. He would have probably really wanted that. Research is my life. There you go. Is that what you do for a living? Research? You're like a private detective and you've been following all of us, finding out our secrets, our skeletons in our closets. My skeleton's right here behind me, sleeping with his mouth open. My grandson kept wanting a Jeffy puppet. For those of you that follow YouTube and know who Jeffy is, and it came in the mail today, although I hope he's not watching this video. And I said, what are you going to do with a Jeffy puppet? He goes, I'm going to make YouTube videos. I said, they already got a Jeffy puppet on YouTube, and he has 1 million followers. You ain't gonna get nothing there. He may put a copyright claim on you for doing it, but you're about average. But the weekend was slow. Oh, but you got I think you have over 400 items, don't you, Heidi? I look at some of the channel or some of the eBay resellers and kind of see there's no money in researching you. Okay. Hey, but you can learn. And when you do resell, you'll have a step up on where we probably started with stuff we shouldn't have bought and set for a long time. Because I do still have some things in my store that have been there for a couple of years. And I get the little notice, this item has been listed for 16 months. You might consider dropping the price. I'm like, it's already $5. I'm not dropping it anymore. Somebody will eventually buy it. You're going to have some of those. Except me learning how to resell. Oh, it's you're gonna start watching then Nate Drifters and Angie resells in my channel. Then watching a lot of interview. Yeah, I didn't watch that. I saw him on, but there was 3 different people in there. I know that when I tuned in, but I was watching. That's fortunately my daughter and them came over and we started we were watching that Steve and Steph thing, dumpster diving, and people are like, I said, oh, if anybody was going to do that, my daughter would want to go do that, but she's pregnant. And I'm like, yeah, you're not climbing in dumpsters pregnant. But to Steph, when she's in those dumpsters, for those that have seen her, she's got her gloves on, she's got her grabber, but she's wearing flip flops. I'm thinking, I'm not getting in a dumpster in flip flops. There's glass and everything else in those dumpsters and rotten food, and I'm wearing some kind of steel-toed boot if I'm getting in a dumpster. What the heck, huh? Huh? Lissa or somebody's got Man Mountain Link stumped, stupefied. Hey, we're closing in on 90 minutes there, Miss Heidi. We get to having fun. I don't want to just cut it off. I mean, And Angie's done with her 12 days of Christmas. She ain't giving away nothing else. Think she could come up with some more stuff to give away. Yeah, yeah. I don't wear flip flops anyway. I mean, I wear the kind you slip your foot into in the summer, but I don't like anything between my toes, so I don't wear those kind of flip flops. That just feels funny to me. Maybe not when I was a kid, but now as an adult, I don't. Plus, I have to make sure I have a pedicure. And yes, I get pedicures, MML. They feel great. Not yet. You know, can you start like giving away some of your inventory, some of your more valuable inventory? We would appreciate that. For reals, I hate flip flop. For reals. Oh, who's OG now there? Um, man, Link. Like emojis look different here. Man, Link for those. Oh, another sale. Hot dog. Here we go. Last night, my phone just cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Oh, my other sale was $11. This one's $9, but I guess beggars can't be choosy, right? Um, so I got $20 in sales, y'all. Oh, there we go. You get notices on long tail items. Oh, okay. I probably have 15 or so that I get pop-ups on, when I get to those items when I'm running a sale, but I've got them so low I don't want to do it. So I was a licensed PI in Florida. Maybe that's why Miss Journey left. She lives in Georgia, but she's from Florida. We get a rumor started. She said she was away from her exes because not all of her exes live in Texas, and she's in Georgia, and that's why Man Mountain Link went to Tennessee. Before I reside in Tennessee, some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I died, but I'm alive and well in Tennessee. My favorite, George Strait. And actually, I do, Man Mountain Link. I do get the manicure, and it isn't a strip mall, and they are Vietnamese. There you go. And I know all of George's or Charlie Pride's music. And Conway. I love Conway too. And women, Patsy Cline. No, hands down. Tammy Wynette, if we're talking country. Listen, do you sell on Macari or just eBay? And pedicure. You know, hey man, pedicure feels good, buddy. Don't pass on them. So, Steph makes me cringe in those. Yeah. And her husband's sitting in the car like the getaway guy waiting. Hey, the other day I was watching one and she whistles out loud, like, real loud to get him his attention to come over there because she'd found a bunch of good stuff. Always trying to start a rumor. Hey, you said your ex you left Florida to go to Georgia away from your exes, so I had to think of a George Strait song, and that's the only one I know that has to do with exes. Only eBay. Well, you live in California, though. You can do that. Yeah, and I think vintage stuff will sell because our collectibles, that's going to sell. Oh, wow. That wasn't from a Bed Bath & Beyond dumpster, was it, Lissa? When I was a terminal manager for overnight before UPS bought us out in Phoenix, we used to deliver to Bed Bath & Beyond, and they have a very small receiving area, and they would refuse trailers. And I had sometimes 300 trailers in my yard of Bed Bath & Beyond, and they would want to file claims on candles. And I used to go to my regional manager and go, hey, man, these candles, it's 115 degrees out here. And these oil-based candles, they're not even going to make it through the desert to get to Phoenix, let alone set in a trailer for a week or two to deliver. And how can they file a claim? But Bed Bath and Lowe's were our two biggest accounts at overnight. And I mean, you can't ship oil-based candles in hot areas and expect them to make it. They just melt. That is a nice candle sale. $79 at the Goodwills. Oh, Yankee Candles, yeah. And I do pick those up too at the bins or yard sales, stuff like that. You bet. You bet. Of course, I like a good candle. Cinnamon. Cinnamon, let me in. See, everything I say goes to a song. Oh, a discontinued candle. That's why a lot of that Lennox that I buy and sell is a lot of it's discontinued. That's why it's worth that much money. Well, there's Miss Tulsa thrifting Anna Horton. She must have been eating dinner or something. That's why she's late. Not late. Just kidding. Smells like a guy bathed in cologne in the 80s. Oh. Well, back in the 80s, it was like Old Spice and Brute. Is that what you're talking about? 465-ish. What's 465-ish? Don't tell me Man Mountain Link's up to 465 subs. Because he was at 425 when it started. uh, no, the only other one I've sold on other than Facebook Marketplace, I'll sell big items on there. But I'm not a big fan of meeting people or having them come to my house. Um, I tried Poshmark with a Prada purse and a Coach. And because I was new, like any platform, you're going to get a lot of scams. And people are like, hey, email me at Gmail and I'll pay you. And I'm like, no, that's not happening. So I finally, after they didn't sell, I put the Prada on eBay and sold it for $80 with defects. And the Coach, they pulled down and said it was not authentic. And I actually know a lady at the bins that I go to that is an authenticator for eBay. So now I have her number if I ever find a purse. But Coach, I'm going to pretty much stay away because I thought I knew what I was looking at and I didn't. So I'm not going to pick them up. Oh, wow. That's good. Cooking dinner? What was you cooking? Mac and cheese and beanie weenies or what? So, yeah, I don't sell on any other platform. I've thought about Amazon, but there's so many things you get blocked on. You can't sell on that. One of the channels that I watch it do it. So I'm just going to stick to eBay as long as eBay's doing right by me for the most part. I did a survey today and it wasn't real nice, but mainly from a buyer's perspective or a seller's perspective, I was saying that they need to pay more attention to us as sellers and don't want to send me a survey and expect I'm not going to answer it, especially when I get the chance to do it. Hungarian goulash. I like goulash. I had a pot of beef stew and cornbread yesterday, and that's what I had for leftovers today. All I got left is cornbread, though, now. But at least I didn't have bologna, right? Right? And who knows what I'll have tomorrow. Trying to think what I have for lunch. Oh, I had my grandson today because there was no school today because of snow. And so guess where we had to go? McDonald's. When I went to the post office, I had two big IKEA bags full, and he grabbed one without me asking because he wants to resell, and he's actually done some yard sales and stuff. Aiden, he's 7. He carried the bag in, and he put them on the counter for me, and he was getting all kinds of love from the people in the post office. So I was like, okay, you've earned it. Where do you want to go for lunch? McDonald's. Oh, please, really? All right. You worked for it. So sales is sales. And it's kind of like list. Sales is sales, profit's profit, except that came from Confucius or the Cap Guy. There was one I tried to, yeah, it is good. It was good. Karen made it yesterday. And my daughter, who's pregnant, and her boyfriend, and Aiden, her son, my grandson, came over and had it. And we watched a little bit of Steven and Steph, and everybody had the fever of running and jumping in dumpsters. And I'm like, really? Okay. Not in the snow, I'm not. We're going to send that snow to Miss Lissa because she wants some snow. You're down that bad for her. We're getting 2 to 4 more inches tomorrow, and I'm not happy. I'm like, I don't want snow. It's pretty when it's clean, but when it gets dirty, when I lived in upstate, it snowed a lot. And I hate snow when it's dirty. Hey, all my stuff's in my house and garage. Whose giveaway? Mine? I gave away the beverage container. Didn't you watch my video today? No. I did it. After midnight last night. But I am doing it, and Mr. Captain Kirk won it, by the way. And yeah, I'll send you all the snow you want. And tomorrow, because somebody came in, yeah, he did. Tomorrow I'm giving away this one on my video. Trying to get it in here. And this is not glass, this is plastic, so you can spill it and not do anything. But anyway, I'm giving that one away. And no, it didn't hold any plants or anything MML or grub worms or shrimp or anything else. It could never snow. Yeah, you're from Ohio too, though, Angie. I'm out of bologna, Lisa. I won't have bologna. I'll either have tuna or chicken or who knows. I just kind of, some days I want to cook, and sometimes at night, I don't know if y'all are like me. I'll just make something like biscuits and gravy or eggs and bacon and toast. Sometimes I want dinner for dinner or breakfast for dinner. My mom did that every once in a while. So yeah, it's on my video today, Angie. After the intro, I had 18 entrants and I did it just after midnight because I was doing my shipping and I decided to go ahead and do the wheel. I didn't do it live. I didn't know how to pop it up here with everything else. And so I did it, and Captain Kirk won it. And now I'm going to, one person joined and put in profit about 3 of this morning. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll do another one and I'll give this away. I mean, none of it's like big things. It's just something to be nice. But when I get to 1,000, I'm giving away a $100 gift card to your choice of place, except for people like MML who's in prison that he can't use it in the prison commissary. So won't send it there. I actually had a Bible I shipped. Well, I got to read Nate's message, y'all. Oh, wow. Good news, Nate. Good news. Man, are you climbing the world fast? He just got a bunch of new listings on eBay. Read my message. I just did, buddy. Good news for you, right? Yeah, my mom used to do that. In Oklahoma, when I was a kid, my granny and them called lunch was dinner. You coming over for dinner? I was like, dinner's dinner. No, in Oklahoma, it's, yeah. The southern part of Tulsa, I heard, got the most snow. And we're getting another 2 to 4 inches there, Nana. So get ready. Tomorrow, Brenner. You need that cup? Is that a sit outside cup? Well, everybody that was entered, I'm going to re-enter you and just do that and then add the person that got in later. That's awesome, Nate. Congratulations, buddy. For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, he's been, he just got back up on eBay and he's trying to increase. He sells on Depop primarily, but he's trying to increase his eBay presence like he used to have it. And he's getting more listings. So they pumped him up to 520. There you go. There you go, MML. I'm trying not to say that, but I just keep catching myself saying it, y'all. There you go. Now you're getting all kinds of. How do I enter? Use the word profit in my video. And Raymond, I'll just write it down and enter you. If you'll say the word profit in this chat. So I'm going to wait for you. And then Michelle was the one that didn't get in time, or actually, I probably would take some of the blame for that because I probably should have done it later. But it was in Monday, so I said I was going to do it Monday, and I just thought nobody was going to be watching my video at 3 in the morning other than Lissa and Journey, who stay up all hours of the night. So just, yeah, there you go. Say, yeah, there you go. Thank you. And I'll enter you. There'll be 20 people, and I'll draw again at some point here tonight or in the morning, and I'll run the wheel and show it my video so you don't think I'm cheating. Nate thought there, Man Mountain Lake said there was Chad or something in it. I think he thinks I'm running for president, but I'm not. Although I think I would be a good president. We would definitely laugh if I was president. You wouldn't be crying. And there'd be medical for everybody in this country too, just like there is in Australia. Most of the world has it. We should have it too, even if we had to pay more taxes to get it. That's the only politics I'm getting into. So what has everybody else got planned tonight other than watching the Cap Guys videos backwards? Discount hats, core belief. Welcome to the channel. Hey, I'll discount some hats. You tell me which ones you want. I'll make you a deal. I made a guy a deal last night on some vintage 80s and 90s car show t-shirts. And I actually sold one extra just because I mentioned it. A hat on everyone's head. Oh, well, I have probably, I would say in the house or in the garage, I have about 500 listed on eBay. And I probably have another 100 or so in the garage that I haven't listed yet. So I'm going to work through these video games before I start working on other stuff in the garage. But I'm going to try not to bring anything else in here without listing it, so I don't end up with a death pile like I've had. Because I still have a pretty good death pile out there. I didn't enter for the travel, but I do need a tea mug. Okay. Is that tea with sugar or just tea with no sugar? You got my vote, but JT might try a coup. Yeah. Well, JT don't trust the aliens. I do. Aliens are afraid of cats, so they'll never bother MML. Do I have a DTG? A DTG? Is that a DTG cap? I don't know what a DTG cap is. Are you listing while you're watching there, Nana? All right, Lisa, I'll get you in there too. I don't know if did you mention the word profit in a previous one? If you didn't, it seems like your name was in there, but I don't know for sure. The end boss won't kill himself. All right. All right, I'm missing out on this conversation. I don't know what this one is. Direct to the garment printer. Oh, I do have caps being made for me, but they're coming from China. And I just ordered a few just to see if there was any interest. I'm not like going crazy with all that stuff, but well, good. I'm glad somebody's working. Usually when Nate's listing, he's live. I don't like doing lives and listing because I want to pay attention to what's being said. And I can't read and list too, or I'd be losing my concentration and listing used jock straps as bras or something, and then I'd be in trouble. Is my name still in? Yes. Everybody's name that was in the drawing that you saw is still in. I'm just adding some more to it. Yeah, that's my hope, Nate. I hope that I beat him because then I want to face you and knock you out and win the title. Because I know you're due for a bad week at some point, and I've already beat you once head to head, and you had a bad week that week. So guess what? That's all I need. Once you get in the playoffs, all bets are off, right? The Dallas Cowboys get in the playoffs and win the Super Bowl, right? Okay, I'm reaching now. I know. I can't list. Yeah, I can't either. I've got to focus on what I'm doing. I don't even want anybody talking to me when I'm listing because I'll just mess around with it and mess it up. And then people will be sending me messages. Hey, you said this was a 2XL and it's a man's jock strap or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, I was distracted. Nate was listing while I was talking. 4 eagles circling in your backyard. Do you mean buzzards or eagles? Oh, okay. All right. I'll have to check that out. I don't know nothing about that. I mean, I clean my own ball caps because most of the ball caps I buy are used. But to do my own printing, I mean, guys, I got 500 subs. There's nobody buying my merchandise. Not more than 500 people anyway. I'm not Rally Roots with bags and hats and everything else. Tea with Splenda. Okay. See, and I drink coffee with just vanilla creamer, liquid creamer, just a splash of that with my coffee because I don't like the bitter taste of coffee. But I don't put sugar or anything in it because the liquid creamer, the vanilla is pretty good. Hey, thanks for Midwest Merchandiser. I'm going to check out your channel and subscribe if I haven't already. I think I have, but if I haven't, I will and check you out. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I keep waiting for what's his name to come back, McCaffrey, and I didn't. I ain't got a shot at him now. Oh, okay. You have an Eagles? Hey, that's an American bird. You need to send that home. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hello, Angie. So, is any other lives going on tonight that y'all know of that you're going to? Since some of you bounce around from live to live, I may watch some foosball tonight a little bit. I don't think I'm doing any listing till tomorrow because then I'm going to be done with the Christmas stuff. I just worked the vintage. Hey, Swamp Picker, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you, man. I've only been on here for almost 2 hours. Where you been, man? You been at work or you been out picking? You got him? Okay. That's all right. You can get all the fantasy players you want, Nate, because when we play head to head, I'm going to do what I did the first time I met you. I'm going to beat you. You can score all the points you want against everybody else, but when you play me, my defense will take you down. All right. Go have fun with Carbs. Hey, make sure she's not in her birthday suit thrifting, okay? Work. Okay. Well, I did that for a long time, but I am retired. So I don't do that anymore. Well, although anybody says eBay reselling isn't work, doesn't know what they're talking about. This is work, a lot of work. 7 days a week work for me. And not that UPS was no easy peasy, but I work harder than I did then. At least I don't have the stress, but I do work. Mountain Man Treasure. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, and Peak was giving away a JFJ Pro. Man, that's a $200 giveaway there. A lot better than mine. Man. Okay. All right. Well, I haven't got to see the finished product like I do when I buy stuff from the US, but this comes from China. I've got some minis and ball caps coming, not a huge quantity, but I'll give some away, and I'm hoping that they'll come out right. At least what I wanted from them, but we'll see. Oh wow. Yeah, we have hawks and stuff here that'll carry off little dogs, and coyotes that'll carry off little dogs. So yeah, I am my own boss. Although no matter what you do in life, if you own a retail store or eBay business, you still answer to customers at some point. I mean, you can't just be ugly to everybody and expect to be a good business, because you gotta deal with it. And in any line of work, whether it was eBay or UPS when I was there, you're still dealing with customers. Thank you very much there, Backroad Bidder. I appreciate you, man. I'm trying to get to 4,000. I'll probably get to the hours before I get to the subs. But hey, it is what it is. You just keep plugging away and trying, man. I appreciate all the support from you, from the new people and all the people that have been with me since the beginning. I really do. Mr. Chuck out there in Wisconsin, up there without country and picking Mike, flipping Mike. Yep. I'll let you out in a minute. I hear my dogs are sniffling at the door like, come on, man, I gotta go. Well, I've been on here just about 2 hours, y'all. I'm gonna get off here, let y'all get back to your rat killing. That's MML anyway. And listen, get off your porch and get busy. And everybody, I appreciate you, Miss Journey, Angie, everybody. And thanks for coming in and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. And again, make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and watch at least one video. And check out Angie and Resells and Drifters and everybody else that's in here. Chuck. I'll go back up a little bit and tell you who else I missed here recently. Angie Resell, Swamp Picker, Thrifters, Man Mountain Link, Midwest Merchandiser, Dreaming, Thrifty Nana Horton, all the other people that have been in here. Appreciate you. And thanks again for shipping those almonds. I need some almonds, and then we'll set up a time, Angie, to do the fear factor test and see who wins that. Maybe we'll have to have a bet on that one, right? Because I think you're going to lose. But we'll see. We'll see. If y'all haven't seen my video today, I had a good day. Check it out. Appreciate you. And have a good night, folks. Thanks again. See you in the morning.